Yeah, you sure? Let's see.
And we're live.
I think we're live. Let's see.
And we are off and running.
Yep. We're off and running now. Yeah, we're off and running now. So what's up, Bobby? What's going on, man?
What's up, Goose? How you doing?
Not much, man. So we got a three-way here. We're gonna have a three-way pick 'em. So three-way pick 'em. But man, so week 11. Can you believe we're already in week 11?
Yeah,
It went by fast, like real fast.
I know every year we say that it goes by fast, and yeah, it went by fast. But week.
But we do get the extra week we get the extra game this year.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they give us an extra game. The NFL decided to player safety didn't mean anything. Let's just give them an extra game.
I think this coming week's week 12, isn't it?
Do not
it is week 12, yeah.
Hey,
Week 12.
do not shoot. Come here. Come here.
Oh, where's Diesel at?
He's chewing on. Hold on. He's chewing on my computer wire.
Oh, yeah, can't have that happen.
His cat's like 20 pounds.
Oh, that's a cat?
Yeah, it's a cat.
A cat named Diesel? I thought it was like a big dog
No,
or something.
it's a cat. And the cat weighs like 20 pounds. It's like, man, what do you feed that thing? There he is.
Hey, there he is.
There's Diesel.
Yeah. Get your screen time, Diesel.
Yeah. Diesel always has a screen time. What's up, Boston sports fan? But yeah, Diesel's he's his
21 and a half pounds to be exact.
21 and a half. Yeah. He said good stuff. Man. So for last week, man, wasn't very good pick'em wise for neither of us.
No, it wasn't.
As there was just a horrible. I don't know, just a lot of upsets. The Buffalo got beat.
Yeah.
The Ravens, they got beat. Oh, they won.
They won.
Ravens won, even though we changed our picks. I should have kept freaking Chicago. I should have kept my pick with Baltimore, but I didn't. I changed it. So that sucked.
And you. The funny part is you asked me if I wanted to switch to Baltimore, and I was like, yeah, I will. As a matter of fact, yeah.
So,
there's been a lot of upsets these past 2 or 3 weeks.
what's up, Lori?
Yeah, it's been unusual. Like there's been an unusual amount of upsets the last 2 weeks of games. There has been. Yeah.
Buffalo's gotten beat a few times by teams that I thought they should have beaten. What was it? The Jets they lost to 9-6. Who they lose to 9-6? Bobby, do you remember?
No. The Jaguars beat Buffalo 9-6.
Jaguar. That's what it was.
The Jags beat Buffalo 9-6.
The Jaguars.
5 field goals were kicked in that whole game.
That's right. It was It was Jacksonville. I couldn't remember if it was. I knew it was one of those teams, either the Jets or somebody. But man, but your team started off great last week, man. As they just beat the Falcons 25-0. So y'all shut them out. Y'all showed us how to beat them because we could.
Hashtag. What's 28? What's 28 minus 3? 25.
25. Man,
how many unanswered points did the Patriots score to beat them? 25. Yet again, we continue to live rent-free in Falcons' minds.
Yeah, poor Falcons fans.
I mean, I know they didn't have Cordell Patterson, but I don't think that would have tipped the scale in their favor to win. But they might have scored some points against y'all. But yeah,
I'm actually surprised they got the shutout. I knew we were going to beat them. I just didn't think they would be able to shut them out. That was the Falcons looked inept, dude.
Is Matt Ryan still a good quarterback?
Dude, he looks old. He physically looks old now.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
But I mean, Big Ben's been looking physically old for years now, so he's still playing.
Dude, he looks like the State Puff Marshmallow in black and gold.
Yeah, you're right. He does. But he's been playing ever since Eli came in the same year, 2004.
Has he really been
Eli.
in the league that long?
So I know he's yeah. All right, so y'all got 25-0, man. So what happened? I watched. What was I watching? I was watching LSU basketball. The Pelicans, one of them. I can't remember last Thursday, but looks like y'all just destroyed them. I mean,
the defense just played phenomenal. They couldn't. The Falcons, like I think they made it into the red zone twice the whole game, and they missed. They made it into the red zone once because we sacked them at the 30, and we sacked them at the 30 for like a 14-yard loss. So I think they only got to the red zone once and missed a field goal. So here, right, they get to the red zone. This is how cursed that organization is, right? They get to the red zone, we stop them. They go kick the field goal, make the field goal, and then they get called for a penalty, and they have to re-kick it, and then it goes wide left.
Wow. Yeah, then that kicker is pretty good. So Young-Ho Kim, I think it is.
They're just a cursed. It's just a cursed organization. Like,
yeah. So what's y'all's record? What's y'all's record now? 7-4.
You know, I think throughout the season,
7-4.
The Patriots have been just getting better and better all season, in my opinion. I mean, of course, they got a brand new quarterback, rookie and everything to get started, but they just doing nothing but increasing.
A huge part of why they've been good is Trent Brown is back. The one of our tackles got hurt. He literally got hurt 6 plays into the season, and we got him back. We just recently got him back, and now that none of the offensive line is patchwork, everybody's playing their normal position. They've been able to run the football down people's throats the last 2. Like, it's like our running backs are averaging 4 to 6 yards a carry every game. Like, they've just been able to run it really, really well, and that just that's how they play. That's their game. They just eat the clock, and Belichick's perfect. Belichick will beat a team 3-0 and be completely fine with it.
Yep. All about game management. That wins the win.
Absolutely. But there was nothing really spectacular, Goose, about the game. They literally ran the football and just ran the timeout on them.
Yeah.
And Matt Ryan couldn't do anything against the defense. Like, they got in the red zone once and they missed a field goal. That's it. That's the only time they sniffed our 20-yard line.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, if you don't get the ball in the red zone, usually you don't not very successful. All right, man. So Sunday, we'll get the bad game out of the way first. Saints got destroyed Sunday, 40-29. We couldn't stop their run. We had a horrible pick 6 at the end of the first half. Simeon threw another interception that led to 7 points. Saints just got their ass beat Sunday. This game really wasn't close. I mean, it says 11. It was 11 at the end, the point total, but
most of those points were garbage points in the fourth quarter for the Saints. So.
The Saints, I mean, they want to show up for one quarter of play.
Yeah, past 3 weeks.
They scored 22 points in the fourth quarter when Philadelphia is, they're not. I mean, the game was over with. I mean, I think it was 33-7. I think 1 point, something like that.
I remember I had swung. I had just looked the score up real quick, for a second on my phone, and it said 27-7, and I was like, that can't be right. That can't be right.
Yeah, Saints. I mean, they could not stop the run. They couldn't. What Jordan Howard, Jalen Hurts, Scott. They just couldn't. They couldn't. Sanders. They just could not stop the run. I mean, it didn't matter who was running back there.
was just picking apart our defense.
It was just a thorough beatdown, man. Saints, they're in trouble. The Saints are in serious trouble. They're 5-5. Now they play Buffalo and they play Dallas back-to-back weeks on Thursday nights. They got to win these next 2 games. I don't know how they are.
Yeah, those are 2 tough games too.
I don't know how they are.
If they lose both of those, you guys are in trouble when it comes to making the playoffs.
Yeah,
because then we'd have to, pretty much win out.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you lose both of those games, you have to win out. You'd have to win every single one of the rest of your games
and go 10-7.
Yeah, this stretch of 3 games that we just had was really important.
Yeah,
we should have won all 3 of these games because you can't count on winning the next 2 games.
Yeah, I mean they've lost some games that they got their ass kicked against Philadelphia. So but Atlanta was a winnable game. That was winnable. Tennessee was a winnable game, but we couldn't make an extra point. Yeah. So that the kicker cost us there. We missed an extra point this past week.
The Atlanta game. The Atlanta game for the Saints was the kicker. I thought you guys were gonna I thought you guys were gonna walk through them.
Yeah, but no, they have injuries, but they just got to make do with they got to make do with the players they have, and they got to play better. I mean, injuries aren't an excuse. I mean, they got their ass beat Sunday, but moving on. The Colts. This was very surprising. Colts 41-15 with Buffalo. I did not see this coming at all. That was
definitely unexpected. I thought, if anything, that score would have been the other way.
Yeah,
right. But Jonathan Taylor is just an animal as of late. I mean, he is just. I mean, he's running over everybody the past 2 weeks. I mean, he's like Christian. He's Christian McCaffrey-esque. Where he can just. He's good, man. He's really good. Yeah. How many yards did he have? 185 yards just running.
Wow. Now the Bills, they're starting to fall off because they remember.
This is kind of what Buffalo does. We've seen this before, though.
Yeah.
Buffalo starts off red hot, and then they just can't carry it. They can't manage to carry it through the season, and they die out by week 12. They die out by like week 12 because they just can't seem to carry that momentum through the season.
Yes, this is a big game Thursday between us and Buffalo because both those teams need a win. Both those teams need a win. Man, so
and both of you guys are coming off of like really tough tough losses too. Like they got smoked, and then the Saints are coming off a tough loss too. So that's a big rebound game. Yeah, big rebound game coming up
to come back strong.
Yep. All right, now next we got the Ravens. They won without Lamar Jackson. I thought they were without Lamar Jackson. I thought they were going to lose this game. But
Huntley's not terrible though. When he had to play last season, he's not terrible.
But I mean, come to find out now, Chicago's firing their coach. So they're letting the coach one more game. Why? I mean, if you're going to fire somebody, won't you just fire them, let them go, and tell them, you know what? I don't get that.
It's a weird scenario over there.
I mean, if you break up with somebody, you don't stay together with them and break up. 2 months later, no, you break up, man. I don't get that. That's why I don't get why Ed Orgeron's still coaching LSU. He's fired. Why is he still coaching? I don't get why coaches are allowed to finish their season out. But the Bears, they were looking for a new coach, as they lost 16-13. So Baltimore gets the win without Lamar Jackson. I thought that was a good win for them because they got to keep pace up there in the AFC, man. AFC is a. I think the AFC is going to have the playoffs in the AFC is going to be really, really good.
Yeah.
Especially since the AFC is going to be wide open for playoffs. There's like 8 teams within like 2 games of each other right now for the playoff hunt. It's crazy.
All right, see, we got the Browns. The Browns, they beat the Lions 13-10, and the Lions still they can't go 0-17, but they can go 0-16-1. But
here's a spoiler: they will. They're gonna go 0-16-1. They ain't winning a game.
Well, don't they play? They play Chicago, I think, Thursday, don't they?
They play Chicago.
Yeah, they play Chicago Thursday. Yeah, they I don't know.
If Nagy loses against the Lions, he's definitely getting. They're going to hand him a.
I'm the guest star this week. I'll pick the upset for this week. I'll pick the Lions.
But I mean, for Cleveland to only win 13-10 over a team this bad, that's I don't know.
They're on the downswing too. They're like Buffalo too. They're on the downswing too. Cleveland, we beat them out of our building. Like it was so Cleveland came to our house. They came to Gillette and they scored on their first drive. They drove down like 8-play drive, perfect. Drove down, scored, and then Bill Belichick happened. And the Patriots scored 45 unanswered points.
Jeez.
I mean, and then you have Baker Mayfield's wife posting shit on Instagram and deleting it, calling out some of the players. So there's something dysfunctional going on with that team.
He needs a change of scenery. He needs to get out of there.
Yes.
He's still a serviceable quarterback. He just needs to get out of Cleveland.
Yep.
Yeah. So they did get the win, though. All right, so this next game was surprising as well as the Texans beat the Titans 22-13. And I didn't see this coming.
I did not see that coming.
No,
I thought the Titans would win this game.
Even with the Titans injuries, I thought they were going to walk in there and just smoke them.
Yeah, I mean they were playing at home.
Yeah.
I mean they got a good defense. The Tennessee has a good defense.
4 interceptions.
But four interceptions will do it.
That was probably Tannehill's. That was one of, if not the worst game he's had as a Titan. That was a bad game. That was terrible.
Yeah. That's a problem with him. Is sometimes he's not an elite quarterback in my opinion. He's a serviceable quarterback. I don't think he can't just. Well, I don't think he can win the game himself.
You can't expect him. You can't expect him. He's not one of those. He's not like a Brady or a Rodgers type of guy where where he can throw it 45 times a game and maybe make one or two mistakes.
Right.
If you have him throwing the football that much, he's going to throw 4 picks. That's just who he is.
Yeah, he's got to have a run game to complement him.
And Adrian Peterson you think he got cut, right?
Yeah, he got waived today. Adrian Peterson
got cut today. So
yeah, I saw that what was that like an hour or two ago? Like they said that they released him, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So, and another game that was surprising: the Vikings beat Green Bay 34-31. As Vikings get a win at home against a divisional opponent, which that's always good. They showed that game in my area that we got that game. That was a wild ending to that one. Yeah, Adrian Peterson is Ben Simmons. Adrian Peterson.
Minnesota was doing everything they could to give Green Bay that game. Like
that's all highlights.
How are you going to score and take the lead? And then Aaron Rodgers comes back on the first play and throws a 75-yard bomb on you. Like, how is that going to happen? Like,
right. Man, but
that touchdown, right? So I had a bet in, and I would have won like $2,500, right?
Oh.
That score, that Aaron Rodgers touchdown, dropped it down to 400.
Wow. Wow. So what's the Vikings record? What's it saying? I can't see that.
What's that?
What's the Vikings record?
5-5.
5-5. Yeah, so they're right there. They're right there in the playoffs. In the NFC, that was a big win for Minnesota. So, all right, next game. We won't spend much on this next game. The Dolphins beat the Jets 24-17.
Cool story. Move on.
Man. I mean, both those teams are going to be picking high again.
The Dolphins, what's their record now?
They got to have 4 wins.
Yeah, I think they got 4 wins.
I think they have four wins. I want to say
4 now.
Yeah, that's not as bad as they started out at.
Yeah, but the Jets are still the Jets. Man.
The Jets in their pants like they usually do.
They're just, I mean, I don't know, man. The Jets are just, they've just been bad ever since they won that Super Bowl back in 1960s, late 60s, when they beat them.
Like they beat the Pats in like 2009, I want to say. I think they beat them in the playoffs in 2009. And it's just they've been railroaded by the rest of the AFC East. Like that's when after that was the downfall. They haven't been anything in 11 years. It's been bad.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, that's the same year that we went to the Super Bowl. They played the Colts.
The 09 is when the Saints won it. 09 is when the Saints won it. Yeah.
Yeah, because they played the Colts in the AFC title game, and we played of course Minnesota. All right, so we got the no names. They went and defeated Carolina, 27-21.
I don't know what they found, but they've won a few straight there.
So Washington's Washington is they're 4-6. They're 4-6.
But they've won 2 straight, I think, right?
Have they won 2 straight?
I think so.
Yeah, they beat Tampa Bay last week.
Yeah, they beat Tampa Bay.
They beat Tampa Bay last week.
Washington's D is pretty good. It's pretty good.
So Cam Newton got the start, and he takes the L. But I mean, he's playing different than he played with y'all. I don't know if
hey, listen, way different. He looks better. He looks much better than he did with the Pats.
Of course, I don't see Cam Newton meshing with Bill Belichick's style at all. Like, as soon as he got picked up by the Patriots, I was like, this is not going to work. I just don't see Cam Newton lining up with how Belichick works.
No, because he doesn't fit that style. He just that's his way of play. Just does not fit. Everybody, I think every Patriot fan knew that he was a rental at best.
Yeah. All right, so that was good for us that the Panthers lost, but we couldn't help our own selves out. All right. We got the Niners. The Niners are 5-5 also. They as Jimmy G throws 2 TDs, 30-10 win over Jacksonville. So they did what they were supposed to do, beat bad football teams. So Niners are right there in the playoff chase in the NFC.
And the rest of the Niners schedule isn't too like they'll be able to make some noise in the playoffs. They'll be able to get there with the way that their schedule is.
Yeah, they got a chance. Especially,
I think they tweak a few things, fix a few things. I think they have potential on that team.
Yeah.
I don't think
I want that kid Brandon Ayuk.
Oh yeah. I was just saying
that.
I want that kid Brandon Ayuk on my team.
Yeah, he's good.
When I was casting with him a couple weeks ago, I told him I want the Saints before the waiver wire or the trade deadline ended.
I said they're not going to trade him now.
I was saying I want the Saints to pick him up.
Ayuk is he's real good.
I like him a lot.
And I'm surprised the Saints didn't use Ingram more than they like. Dude, he's a bruiser. He can carry a workload. You guys should run him. Like he's more than capable of carrying that running game. He might be older, but I still think he can do it.
All right, so we got a few more games to go, and then we'll get to our picks because Jenna wants to know if the Steelers are winning. I have to figure out see who they're playing. All right, so the Bengals beat the Raiders 32-13. So, man, the Bengals, they were up, and then they got down. Looks like the Bengals are back up again. They're trending upwards as they beat the Raiders on the road, man, 32-13.
They're now 6.
I think it's finally safe to say that organization is finally has that ship pointed in the right direction.
They do.
They have got to the number one thing for them though is they have got to upgrade their offensive line because once again Burrow was running for his freaking life again.
Yeah, that's what they got to do.
They have got to get their center and 2 guards are awful. They're terrible.
Yeah, they upgrade that offensive line. They can, incorporate the run some more too, I mean that'd be huge.
If Burrow has a clean pocket, you got LSU fans know this. If Burrow has a clean pocket, forget about it. If he's got 2.5 seconds, 3 seconds to throw the football, forget about it. He'll tear you apart. He did it at LSU. They gave him a clean pocket, and look what he did. He was a monster. Like all the Bengals have to do is just get some linemen in front of him that can protect him, and the Bengals will be a problem for the league.
Yep. All right. We got the Chiefs, man. The Chiefs, all of a sudden, man, Kansas City is starting to turn things around a little bit. I thought they were dead in the water, but
I did too.
But they beat Dallas 19-9. Chiefs are starting. Maybe they're starting to get a little bit better than they were.
Even like 3-4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You know,
So
they've looked good the past couple weeks.
Yes, but it started with the Raiders game. I think it was the Raiders they blew out.
Yeah.
Was it last week on Sunday Night Football? But the Chiefs, man, they're starting to get a
As
little better.
much as
man.
I hate to say it, I think they're finally starting to figure some crap out, and
They are.
I don't like saying it too, because if they ever get righted, you know, if they get back on track, that's scary.
They're dangerous.
Yeah. All right, we got the Cardinals, the Redbirds, man. They beat the Seahawks 23-13 without Kyler Murray
for what,
again.
The fourth week straight or something like that?
I think was it 3 weeks he's been out? I think 3. I think it's 3 weeks he's been out, Kyler Murray. But they get it done. They beat Seattle. I think Seattle's done for this year.
Yeah, Seattle. They just don't look like they have any drive.
Yeah. Just don't know where Russell Wilson. Where is he going to go next year? Is he going to stay with Seattle?
I've heard that I don't know if rumors are I don't know if the rumors are right or if they're true, but there's rumors out there that are saying that he's not exactly a happy camper there with the way things have gone.
Right. Yeah, but they had a good. They had a good run.
To be honest, he should leave. He's still got a lot of good years left in him. He should leave.
So they've had a good run. I mean, they should have won 2 back to back. They should have beat y'all. If they'd have given the ball to Marshawn Lynch, they'd have won that game, and you know it.
Pete Carroll, that's one of the dumbest decisions. Dude, you're telling me I don't care how much time is left on the clock. If I had Marshawn Lynch in the backfield, I'd have put a defensive lineman as a fullback and just said, Marshawn, get us these 2 yards 4 times.
Yeah.
I'd have run it 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th down.
But that was just.
If I was going to go down like that, like if that's how it was going to go down, I was going to go down swinging with Marshawn Lynch. That's how I would give the ball to your best player.
Right. But the Cardinals are still tops in the NFC, man. They if they can get healthy, Arizona. I think Arizona might win the NFC if they can get healthy again.
They're gonna give Green Bay a run for their money. I think the NFC title game is going to be Green Bay, Arizona, and I think the Cardinals are going to give Green Bay a run for their money. I think they really are.
Yeah, I agree. All right, got the this Sunday night game was really, really exciting.
That was a great game to watch.
It was a good one.
41-37, man. I mean, and there was like how many possessions in the fourth quarter?
12
possessions
in the fourth quarter
between the two teams. I mean, geez. I mean, Pittsburgh looked like they were dead in the water. They come back and they take the lead because they were down 34-20.
Pittsburgh should have won.
Come back and take the lead. Huh?
Yeah.
Pittsburgh should have won that game.
Oh.
Yeah, that blown coverage on that Mike Williams pass.
But the one that got me was the one that they hit Travis Kelce up the seam earlier on in that drive, and it's like, how do you not cover him? He was wide open.
Eckler. Is it Eckler or not Kelce?
Not Kelce. Not Kelce. Who's the what? No, the tight end there.
Allen?
Not Kelsey.
Like Jared Cook.
Cook, yeah, Cook.
But the Chargers,
they blew that coverage, and that's like they blew the coverage.
6-4.
The Chargers 6-4, so they have a chance to get in the playoffs. If they finish strong.
I think their offense is really good. Their defense could work on it a little bit, but I think if they get things right, they could be a really good team also.
Yeah.
Eckler is one of the best. Eckler is one of the best running backs in the league. He is.
Yeah. So, all right. Then we got the Monday night game as the Buccaneers get back on the winning ways. And I didn't think they were going to have 3 bad games in a row. I knew last night Tampa Bay, Tom Brady, he was going to come out, and he did have an interception, which wasn't his fault. That was on Mike Evans.
Yeah.
It hit Mike Evans in the hands, and he popped up in the air. But 30-10, they win the Giants. They beat the Giants. What's up, Skull Gang, and Eric and Ben Simmons, Mario. But the Giants, I don't know, man.
They fired their offensive coordinator today.
They need to get rid of the GM. But they got problems. The Giants do. They got problems. And it goes much deeper than Jason Garrett.
No, I was just gonna say Garrett was one of them, but he's not like there's Daniel Jones is not the answer there. They gotta figure that quarterback spot out, because that's killing them. That kid, I think he's just too slow.
Yeah.
Like mentally too slow. Like he'll drop back in a pocket, and it looks like he doesn't even get through 2 reads before the pocket collapses on top of him. Like I don't think he's the answer, and I don't think he can make maybe a backup, but not a starting quarterback. Not a starter.
Solid backup.
But I know I saw they fired Jason Garrett today. I'm like, well, that's not going to solve anything. I mean, it's not going to fix their problems. They're not going to win 5 in a row after this.
No, and next year is going to be until they figure out the quarterback spot, they're going to be in trouble. They're going to be a 4-6 win team until they figure that out. Barkley too. They should trade him. He's injury prone. They should get rid of him too. Get rid of him while his value is high, because he just that kid can't. When healthy, he's a phenomenal athlete, but he just can't make it through a season.
Yeah, they might be able to get something for him if they trade him and get some value and move on. Sometimes you just got to move on.
They need a clean sweep in a lot of spots. They're in a lot of trouble. They're in a lot of trouble, and it's not going to get any easier for them either.
I just don't. I don't think Gettleman's going to make it, man. I don't know. I think the GM gets fired.
No way. There's no way. If they go down the stretch and they're bad, the final 6. If they're bad, the final 6 games, right? 7 games. If they're bad, if they go 2-4, he's cooked. He's cooked.
And they might fire the coach too, because the new GM's going to want his guy.
Yeah.
The GM, usually GMs want their guy. They want their guy.
That might be the best for the Giants. Do a whole cleaning of the house and do a whole quarterback change and everything in the offseason too.
Yeah.
While they're at it.
All right, man.
Let's be honest. They've needed that since the Eli days to just clean house and just start they've been needing it for a while.
Yeah, because they've been bad for 5-6 years. Man.
Yeah,
but week 12, man, I can't believe we're in week 12. We're already in week 12. Man, not many weeks left, man, in this NFL season. And we're at Thursday. This is my favorite time of the year, man, because you get Thursday games, Thanksgiving, eating turkey, and all that kind of stuff.
It's a triple header, right? We get 3 games, right? 3 games on Thursday.
3 games, and of course we get our staples. The Lions and the Cowboys play, but the first game is the Bears and the Lions. Man, jeez. So Bears have fired their coach. He's fired, but he's still coaching Thursday for some reason. God.
You couldn't hire somebody on short notice.
Wait, Garrett is still gonna coach the Lions game?
The Nagy? You mean Nagy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Charles Nagy still he's still coaching the Lions game for what I've read for the Bears.
Oh no, I thought wait. The Lions haven't they haven't fired Nagy yet.
The Bears have fired him.
It's okay, nothing confirmed yet at least.
Look it up. I thought it was
nothing confirmed yet.
Let's see.
If they confirmed it, that's crazy.
Matt Nagy to be fired as Chicago Bears head coach after Thanksgiving, per report.
SB Nation. Chicago Sun-Times is the same thing.
Really? So he's done. So it doesn't matter if he wins or loses. He's done, right? He's done after Thanksgiving. Dude, that's
So why
they pulled it? They pulled the Detroit Lions then, because the Lions fired Matt Patricia after the Thanksgiving Day game too.
Man, I don't know who to pick in this game. I really don't, man. Oh God.
Well, I already told you I'm going for the upset. I'm doing the Lions on this game.
Ooh. I'm doing the same. I think Detroit's going to get a win, Bobby. I think the Lions are going to. I think on Thanksgiving Day, they are going to find a way.
Yep.
So give me the Lions. Give me the Lions.
Listen, Alabama could beat the Lions. I'm taking the Bears.
Oh, I agree.
But give me the Lions, man. I just think there's too much.
Alabama right now could beat the Lions. That's how bad they are.
Ben Simmons, ain't no way.
So I guess you're picking the Bears.
Yes, I am picking down for the Bears. I am picking Chicago. Dude, the Lions are so bad. They're so bad.
I know they are.
Are we lagging?
Are we lagging? I don't know. Which team's that?
Yeah, you're lagging a little bit.
Let's see.
Feed the gator.
Back now?
Feed the gator. Feed the gator on the treadmill, Goose. Feed the gator on the treadmill.
Yeah, feed the gator on the treadmill, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, feed the gator, huh? Okay, so you picking the Bears, we picking the Lions. Okay.
So
right.
are you guys both going with the Lions? You both think you're both going the upset?
Both more Lions. I think that if they're going to find a way.
Any chance to get it, like this is the perfect opportunity for them to win a game.
That's what I'm saying.
It is the perfect opportunity for them to win a game.
If all this stuff wouldn't be going down with the Bears right now, probably have to lean towards Bears. But this is the perfect scenario.
We have the kiddies. We have the kiddies.
And you gotta remember too. JD said that there's no Khalil Mack either.
Oh, for the Bears.
So no Khalil Mack either. So you don't get, you know what I mean? Like he said there's some injuries there too, I think. I don't think he said he didn't think Khalil Mack was playing, so
all right.
Yeah, Mack out for the season. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, yeah. So he's done. He's out for the year. So there's no Mack in that game either.
He's picking Chicago. He's picking the Bears. he's picking the Bears.
I'm still picking the Bears though. I'm still picking the Bears.
All right.
All right. Then we got the other team that plays every Thursday.
Because the Lions are that bad.
Yeah, no, they are. We got the Raiders and the Cowboys. Who you got, Grant?
Raiders and the Cowboys. I'm gonna go with the boys on this one.
I agree. We them boys. I think Dallas
Cowboys on a bounce back game. Yep. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I think the Cowboys will bounce back and get their victory. All right.
There's just so much crap going on with Las Vegas right now that it's just like so much like they're in trouble, dude. They're in trouble.
Did y'all hear going back to the Bears game? Justin Fields is doubtful.
Yeah, no, he's not. It's JD already told me he's not going to play. They're starting.
He's already not playing. Oh, shoot.
They're starting Andy Dalton. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And they're still going to win the game.
Oh, still in the game. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we got the nightcap. We got the Bills against the Saints in New Orleans. I'm picking Buffalo. Saints, Kamara didn't practice today, neither did Mark Ingram.
Wait, what's wrong with
I'm picking
Kamara?
Buffalo.
What's wrong with Kamara?
He hurt his knee.
His knee.
I better
he's been
change
out-
fantasy. I better switch some stuff up on my fantasy team then.
But I'm picking Buffalo. I'm picking Buffalo.
So
I really hate to go
who's running the football if Ingram and Kamara aren't playing?
Probably Tony Jones Jr. and
Is Ingram going to be out for the game though?
he didn't practice today. I don't think he practiced today.
He's questionable.
He's questionable.
Yeah, I can't pick the Saints in that game.
Yeah.
Not without a running game. Not without a running game.
Right.
It's killing me because I love the Saints so
Thank
much,
you.
but
Gonna pick it.
yeah, I gotta pick the Bills for betting purposes.
Yeah.
I would have to pick the Bills.
Wow, man.
I just even because that's a home game for the Saints, right?
Right.
That's in New Orleans, right?
Right, in Orlando, but this Kamara. This is a short week. Kamara didn't practice. Ingram today. I got Buffalo.
And Buffalo got the doors blown off of them last week. Yeah, they're gonna be looking to bounce back.
They are.
All right, let's get to the early games on Sunday, man. We got the Steelers going on the road to face Cincinnati. Man, I like the Bengals in this one, man. I think the Bengals are playing well. Like you said, Roethlisberger's looking like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Give me Joe Burrow and the Bengals at home. What you got, Brant? You got your
This was a tough one for me, but yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go Bengals also.
Bengals? All right.
I feel like the Steelers
I'm actually gonna go with the Steelers. I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
Like I said, this was a tough one for me. I feel like the Steelers have been knocking on the door, past few games. It's been really close games, and I feel like they have the potential to win, but
Well, the Steelers own Cincinnati in their own stadium. Look up if you look the record up, they own them in their own stadium. Own them. It's and then Cincy goes to Pittsburgh and always beats them in there. So they traded off. So I'm gonna go with that kind of track record. I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
All right.
But that's a 50-50 game. That's going to be a good game.
It is. I think it is 50-50. It'll be a big win for the Bengals because they're a young team and they want to prove that they can beat the old veteran. So I think it's a big game.
That would be if Cincinnati did come away with that win, that would be huge for them.
Yeah, for that franchise that's been dead for just a long time. All right. We got Tampa Bay going on the road to face the Colts. I'm picking Tampa Bay.
I'm picking the Colts.
Ooh,
Colts have been hot.
So who's the road team?
Tampa Bay.
Tampa going on the road?
Yeah.
Give me Indy. Give me Indy. Give me Indy and Indy. Oh yeah, give me Indy because the Bucks have been up and down this year, and I think Indy's going to give them everything they can handle.
And I think all three games they've lost have been on the road. They lost to the Rams, the Washington, and the Saints. So
if
right.
Jonathan Taylor can find a way to get over 150 all-purpose yards, 100 yards rushing, at least 50 yards in the passing game or something like that, I think the Colts will win.
All right, so y'all got we got two Colts and one Buck. All right, we got the Panthers going on the road to face Miami. Whew, man, now this man. Dolphins been playing well. Give me. I'm gonna pick the Dolphins.
You know, as much as I want the Panthers to lose, because if Atlanta and the Panthers win this weekend and the Saints lose, we'll be at the bottom of the division. I'm gonna have to pick the Panthers. I think Newton's gonna get his first win back in not in Carolina, but with Carolina.
I'm with your guess there. I'm going Carolina. I think Cam's gonna. I'm with you. I think Cam's gonna get his first win against Miami.
Wow. Okay. All right, and I'll let you go first.
Do the AFC East a favor and Carolina have them beat them.
Yeah. All right, so we'll let you go. I'll let you go first on this. We got the Titans going on the road to face the New England Patriots. Patriots are what they.
I want the smoke. I'm going Patriots, and we're winning like 30 to 10.
Man.
I'm gonna do the same. I agree with that statement. The Patriots are hot right now.
I agree. Let's make a trifecta.
The Titans' offense without Henry is a different off. It just is. It's a different offense. Tannehill's not the guy to throw 40 times a game, and he's just not that quarterback. He needs a strong run game to make him effective.
Henry had that whole offense on his back. I mean,
yeah.
So I agree. We're making a trifecta. So we all think New England is going to get the dub.
It's just if the offense wasn't so Jekyll and Hyde without Henry, and they could actually prove that they could survive and actually put points up, it'd be a difference. But he is the offense. As soon as you take him out of the picture, it's half. That offense is half of what it was. Half.
Yeah. If Henry was playing, I'd honestly probably pick the Titans on this game, but he's the factor. He's the deciding factor for me.
So someone put a buddy of mine who's a Titan fan put a stat out, and he said with Henry, they're averaging 160 yards a game, a little over 160 yards a game. Without him, they're averaging 68.
Wow, more than the ball. Wow. Yeah. Yeah,
that's on the ground. That's just on the ground.
On the ground. Yeah.
160 average with him and 68 without him. That's 100 yards of rush, minus 100 yards of. That's huge.
Yeah, that's huge. And then you have to put that on Tannehill's back trying to throw that much. It's just not going to happen.
And that's why you're seeing him throw all these picks, because he's throwing 45 times a game. Right. He's not that kind of a quarterback.
And that's not their offense, right?
No.
All right, so now we got the Eagles. The Eagles they're starting. The Eagles aren't as bad as I thought they were going to be. They're going on the road to face the Giants. Man, now the Giants just fired their OC, so I'm sure they think this is going to solve all their problems. I don't. Give me the Eagles.
Yep, give me the Eagles.
The Eagles have figured some stuff out, man. They're another. Like you were saying, the Pats are hot. They're another team that's starting to heat up with momentum. I'm gonna take the Eagles too.
Yeah,
as much as I hate the Eagles. I hate the Eagles. We should have had 7 because of them bums.
Them bums. All right. So we got the Falcons. They're going on the road to face Jacksonville. Just another early game. Give me Atlanta. I think
Atlanta.
Give me Atlanta.
Matty Ice is ice cold right now. I'm gonna go Jacksonville on this one.
Jaguars. Okay.
I'm gonna have to agree with your guest there again.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go Jags as well. I think Atlanta's in trouble. I think Atlanta is in a tailspin right now.
Especially if Cordell Patterson's not playing this week again.
But all right. This is the last of the early games. We got the Jets, the Jets, Jets, going on the road to face the Houston Texans. Man, both teams are 2-8. God.
You know what Jets stand for? Just end the season.
That's in the season. I guess I can mark you down for the Texans, right?
Huh?
I guess I can mark you down for the Texans.
Yes. Yes. Mark me down for the Texans.
Oh man.
Mark me down for the Texans too. They're in Houston.
Yes, in Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pick the Texans. They're at home. Jets are just like you said. They're bad. They're bad.
Well, they have they think it's their issues aren't just going to get solved in one or two. Like they're going to be rebuilding this team for the next 8 years. There's a lot of they need a lot of work.
Yeah. There's
and they wasted that that young kid that they seriously
quarterback.
The young quarterback they got there, Zach Wilson. He's no. He's not the answer for them either. Like they're gonna in 3 seasons they'll be drafting another quarterback.
I feel bad for any quarterback that gets drafted. Like Sam Darnold, I felt terrible for him. Zach Wilson, poor guy. It's basically ruining their careers going to the Jets.
going to these organizations. Well, and that's I felt that way about Burrow, right? Because Burrow got drafted by the Bengals, and I was like, oh, that sucks. Yeah. Because you go from being a national champion on LSU, one of the best colleges, best teams in the country, to just an organization that is lost. That we all thought at the time was just lost.
Yeah. But the Bengals, I don't think need as long as the Jets to rebuild it. The Bengals seem like they're doing a pretty good job at it. The Jets, like you said, it's going to take a while.
Yeah. Dude, they're going to be bad for the next at least 6 years. They'll be picking top 10 for the next 6 seasons.
Yeah. All right. Who we got next? We got the LA Chargers going on the road to face Denver. And as Chargers 2.5-point favorites.
I'm gonna pick the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Chargers too. And I just don't trust
3.
the Broncos.
I'll make it 3. You give me the Chargers.
Yeah, for having a 5-5 record, I feel like the Broncos have been very up and down. You can't count on them. You can't trust them.
Yes. But give me LA, man.
They're just the Broncos are just too inconsistent. I don't think they're going to be able to beat them.
All right, so we got the Rams at the Packers, man. This is an even match, even on the betting line. So this is a pick 'em.
It's be a good game. Be a good game.
Give me Green Bay at home. I think Green Bay will bounce back at home.
I'm gonna go Aaron Rodgers and company too.
Man, this is such a tough choice for me.
I mean, if Stafford and the Rams play the way they're supposed to play, they should win that game. Yeah. But I have no faith in them doing that at all.
Yeah. How did the Rams do this past week?
Were they off?
They were off.
I don't
remember
they were off
this past week.
They were off.
I think this week was their bye, right?
Yeah, I think they were off last week. And
then they lost to San Francisco the week before.
Right, they lost to Frisco. Pretty bad, yeah.
Yes, and that was wasn't that like a 30 to didn't San Francisco beat them up pretty good?
Yeah,
31-10.
Yeah, 30. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Rams on this one.
Ooh, okay.
You can take the kid out of the Lions, but you can't take the Lions out of the kid.
Fine. So you got to get the Rams. Let's see. That the last of the late games, the day games anyway. Vikings on the road against San Francisco. Both teams are trending upwards. I'm gonna pick the Vikings on the road.
San Francisco is going to demolish this team. Come on, man. That's going to be third. That'll be that. San Francisco is going to drop 35 on these guys.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go San Francisco on this one.
I just listen. The Vikings had a nice, hard fought, come from behind win. They're about to get smoked by San Fran.
Let's hope Deebo Samuel, he has like a 40-point fantasy game because he's been making me some points this season.
Debo's on your fantasy team.
Yeah.
Debo is good. He's really good. I still think I like that Ayuk kid has got a ton of upside.
I like him.
Oh yeah.
You know, when he came out in the draft, he was one of the guys I thought the Saints maybe should look at receiver, but they didn't go that route. I think that's when they drafted that damn lineman. That I had a
Ruiz.
Yeah, Ruiz. I think it was Cesar Ruiz. All right, Sunday night game. We got the old Browns versus the new Browns. The Cleveland Browns go on the road to face the Baltimore Ravens. I mean, the Browns have just been dysfunctional. I got even if Lamar Jackson doesn't play, I got to pick the Ravens at home.
I'm with you. I think the tailspin for Cleveland continues. I think the Ravens and Huntley going to beat them.
Yep, I agree.
That throw from Huntley at the end of that game was spectacular.
Yeah, he's not bad, and I think he plays
that throw down the sidelines was spectacular.
I don't think them losing Lamar Jackson for a temporary period of time hurts them that bad because I feel like Huntley and Lamar Jackson kind of have a similar style, so it's not hard for the team to really adjust to having Huntley. So
I as much as I hate the Ravens because I hate that team, I have to give them a lot of credit for dealing with the injuries that they've dealt with and still being competitive in the division, in the league. Not only the division, but in the league in general. Like because they get crushed by injuries early in the season, and they're still good. They're still a solid team.
Yeah, they had how many running backs go out? I mean,
yeah. All right.
I mean, they were just absolutely hammered with injuries early on in the year.
All right, then the Monday night game. We got Seattle going on the road to face the Washington football team. Washington is only a 1-point favorite. Wow, they're really giving Seattle a lot of
and they're my favorite too. I'm gonna be picking Washington. I think they've been looking good lately. You know.
I agree. I'm picking Washington. I think Seattle's starting to. Give me Washington.
I don't see any life in Seattle.
Yeah.
Seattle is flatlined right now.
I think I'm going to pick the Hawks. They're going to squeeze one out. It's not going to be pretty, but I think they'll win by 3 or 6. But you're right though. Like there is no like the Seattle Seahawks of old are dead and buried. There is no life in that team whatsoever.
Even when you watch, there's just no energy on their sidelines, you know, between the players. There's no energy. They just look dead and defeated.
Russ should leave. At the end of this season, he should seriously consider. He's got a lot of good football left in him, and I think he should go to a team that's set up to win.
Yeah.
He would fit with the Saints.
Yeah,
Russ would fit well with you guys.
Yeah. I'm the Saints. Man. Come the Saints, please. Yeah, to be the quarterback. But
seriously, give up 2 first-round picks for Russ. Give this year's and next year's.
Yeah. Ooh-wee, man. But I think that's it, man. But so we got week number 12. It's we got 3 Thursday games, man. So, man. Then we got the Sunday games. Yeah, the Sunday night game and the Monday night game is not really appealing this week, as it has been. So
no. Well, the Thursday night games have been swings and misses all year.
Yeah. So,
I don't know if it's going to top this last Sunday night game. That was good.
The Sunday night games, though, the Sunday night games as a whole have been pretty good. They've been pretty good.
They have been good. But
so the Patriots game got flexed. One of them did. I think they flexed it into it. It's the December 18th game against the Colts got flexed to a Saturday at like 8 o'clock or something.
Saturday.
Oh, got flexed. That's right. Yeah, they got flexed to a Saturday. Wow.
Yeah.
That's odd.
Yeah, because college football's not being played that day. So
yeah.
Like the last week of the season, last 2 weeks of the season, they usually put some games on Saturdays because college isn't playing. So
that's right, because they're getting ready for their bowl games, right?
yeah, because the last week is this week, right in the regular season anyway. Because this is the last week for college football. So in the regular season. So
The regular season, right?
Yeah.
LSU gonna make? Are they gonna make a bowl or no?
If they win Saturday, if they win Saturday, they will. But I'm gonna say they're not gonna win Saturday.
your buddy always shaking. He's like, I don't think so, man. But, who are they playing? A&M.
If they
playing it, they playing A&M.
Yeah.
I don't know, Goose. I think A&M's gonna get him. I think A&M's gonna get him.
I said if they win. I didn't say they were gonna win.
This is hard because LSU is, we can count on LSU being good. Yeah. And this is hard. Them having a losing season like this, it's rough.
So
well, they've just been so good for so long. They've been
my whole freaking life.
It happens. Teams go through funks. Every team has a losing season. So it happens. And
they're going to be. They got to find them. Who's going to be the new coach?
Yeah, Joe Brady. No, I don't think Joe Brady.
Joe Brady.
I don't think Joe Brady wants. I think he wants to be an NFL head coach. So I think that's his main goal is to be an NFL head coach.
He'll probably get paid more as an LSU coach than the Carolina offensive coordinator.
He probably would be. So, but
who are they? There's like a couple of guys that they've really had their eye on, though, right? Like,
but you can't interview them because they're all coaching right now. So
they're
Ohio State, Michigan.
Ohio State.
Ohio
State's gonna win that game.
Yeah,
they're better than Michigan.
I agree.
So I think Ohio State's better than Georgia. If you want my opinion, I think Ohio State's better than Georgia.
We were just talking about that.
I think Ohio State is better than Georgia. I do.
I think it'd be a very good game.
I think Ohio State's going to win a national title this year. If they end up playing Georgia for the national title game, I'm taking OSU. I would take OSU.
I agree with you.
Yep. We were talking about that last night because, the quarterback. Yeah. Like Georgia doesn't have, you said.
I think Ohio has a better quarterback.
The Dogs D is good. The Dogs D is good, but Ohio State's offense is godlike this year.
Yeah. They have a better quarterback.
OSU's offense this year, their offensive firepower is next level.
Yep. I agree with you. No, you've got to have a quarterback. So I think Ohio State has a better quarterback of those two teams. So and I think that's why they'll win because of that. So all right, man. I think that's gonna be it, man. As he's never seen the movie Top Gun.
Oh, you had to bring that up.
Wait. He's never seen. You've never what?
Yeah. And we're gonna go watch Top Gun. He's never seen it. I'm serious. I'm dead serious.
When did Top Gun come out?
86, 85.
I got the. Come on, man. I got the T-shirt. It says because I was inverted. I have that T-shirt.
Because
it was still like 7 years until I was born. When Top Gun came out.
Still, I mean.
That's like what that's a classic, man. You gotta watch that. That movie is great.
I don't watch many movies. Like in the past, I'd say like 3 years, I maybe watched between like 5 and 10 new movies in the last 3 years. I just am not a big movie watcher. So
another good military movie is with Clint Eastwood, Heartbreak Ridge. That's a good one too.
Yeah.
That's a great movie.
Seen that either. I think I've seen that one. But so
with Gunny Highway. That's a phenomenal movie. Heartbreak Ridge is a classic. It's awesome.
But
we got good football this week though. We got a lot of good games this week. The NFL lined it up pretty good.
And the weather's gonna be nice and cool for us down here. I say cool because Bobby's like, you don't know what cold
No,
is.
you
We
say,
know what
yeah,
cold is.
yeah. Okay, shut up. All right, shut up. Listen, it was 36 degrees when I woke up this morning. Come up here. I'll show you cold.
When it hits 60 degrees outside, I am freezing. I'm like sweatpants, sweatshirts, cold to the bone when it's like 60 degrees here.
It's 46 right now, so it's 46. So
one of these years, I'm going to drag you up here in January and see how you like it.
I lived in Maine. But,
yeah.
Not this past winter, but the winter before I was stationed up there. I'm in the military. I was stationed up in Kittery, Maine. And we spent 1 year there. Actually, we spent 6 months there, but it was through the winter months. That was terrible. It was only like the third time I've ever seen snow.
I got
What's that, Bobby?
So the previous girlfriend I had family in northern Maine, like Kittery's like southern Maine. Go like 3.5 hours north. It's cold and like 8 feet of snow on the ground. Brutal. You froze up there, Goose.
Come on. I see that. Froze up again. You froze up again. I guess that means we got to end the stream. I guess.
We're back there.
I think you're back.
Now I think we froze up.
Yeah, there we go.
No, it was good for a second. But we got good football, guys. We got good football lined up this week. It's going to be an interesting week. It's going to be a lot of good football. The Sunday night and Monday night game should be pretty good. But we're the NFL lined it up pretty good for us. The NFL lined it up pretty good for us. Goose, you got to come back here and end this thing. I can't end the stream. You got to do it. But those are our weekly picks for you guys. We appreciate it. We'll be back at it next week with the recap and then the picks again on my channel. Goose will be back on my channel next week. And we'll go over how we did. I know hopefully we can do a little better this week than we did last week. But once again, guys, thanks for tuning in. Me and Goose appreciate all the support. We definitely do. Goose, you got to come back in here and end this stream.